Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to explore the concept of capital structure, the mix of different sources of capital that a firm uses to finance its operations. We will discuss the components of capital structure, the factors that determine it, the concept of an optimum capital structure, and some key theories that explain how companies make these decisions. Let's dive in. First, let's define capital structure. Capital structure refers to the mix of different sources of capital that a firm uses, which includes equity, debt, and preference shares. The combination of these capital sources affects the firm's financial performance and risk profile. Now, let's look at the components of capital structure. Equity capital. This is the capital raised from shareholders by issuing common stock. It represents ownership in the firm and typically carries higher costs due to the risk associated with the equity investments. The second one is debt capital. These are funds raised through loans and bonds. Debt comes with the obligation to pay interest, but it can provide tax benefits since interest expenses are tax deductible. The third one is preference shares, a hybrid form of capital that combines aspects of both debt and equity. Preference shareholders receive fixed dividends, but they do not have voting rights like common shareholders. Next, let's discuss the determinants of capital structure, which influence how a firm decides to balance debt and equity. Business risk. This is the risk associated with the firm's operations. Firms with higher business risk tend to rely more on equity than debt to avoid additional financial strain. Then financial risk. This refers to the risk related to using debt in the capital structure. Higher debt increases financial risk due to fixed interest obligations. Now, the third one is cost of capital. Firms must consider the cost of different capital sources when determining the best mix. The fourth one is market conditions. External factors like economic conditions and market interest rates play a significant role in shaping the firm's capital structure. Firm's growth is the fifth one. Firms with expansion plans or high funding needs may rely more on debt to fuel their growth, provided the benefits outweigh the risks. Let's move on to the concept of optimum capital structure. It is the ideal mix of debt and equity that minimizes the firm's overall cost of capital and maximizes shareholder value. Achieving this balance involves managing the trade-off between risk and return. Too much debt can lead to financial distress, while too little may result in higher capital costs. Now, let's explore some of the theories of capital structure. Modigliani-Miller theorem is there. In this one, the proposition 1 is, in a perfect market, the firm's capital structure is irrelevant. Whether the company is financed by debt or equity doesn't affect its value. The second proposition is the cost of equity increases with the level of debt as equity holders demand higher returns for taking on more risk. The second theory is trade-off theory. This theory suggests that firms balance the tax benefits of debt, since interest is tax deductible, against the costs of financial distress, such as the risk of bankruptcy. The third one is pecking order theory. According to this theory, firms prefer internal financing, such as retained earnings, over external financing. When external financing is necessary, companies prefer debt over equity, because issuing new equity can dilute existing ownership. The fourth one is agency theory. This theory focuses on the conflict between managers and shareholders. Managers may prefer less debt to avoid the pressure of fixed payments, while shareholders might prefer more debt to benefit from tax savings and higher returns. In summary, capital structure is all about finding the right balance between debt, equity, and preference shares to finance a firm's operations in the most cost-effective way. Understanding the factors that influence capital structure, like business risk and market conditions, and the various theories that guide these decisions, such as the Modigliani-Miller theorem, trade-off theory, pecking order theory, and agency theory, helps companies maximize their value and minimize costs. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. See you in the next one.